President Trump's claim about the ceasefire is creating some relief for those in the St. Louis area who have loved ones in the Middle East.
Our Kimberly Donahue spoke to a local doctor who is from Iran and has his mind and his heart on family and friends back home.
Corey, Dr. Bahar Bastani says he's been keeping up with his close relatives who have been distressed, now hoping they can have some peace going forward.
Cautiously optimistic, but I think all parties got to senses.
Dr. Bahar Bastani says he was born, raised, and educated in Iran and says he came to the United States in 1984 for better opportunities. Bastani says he feels a sense of relief after President Donald Trump said Israel and Iran agreed to a ceasefire.
There was so much worry in Iran and in Iranian community, my family, that now that Iran retaliated and attacked some bases in Qatar, so what will be U.S. response?
Bastani tells First Alert 4 the significance of Iran's actions worries him.
So they just showed that we can attack if we want, we have the capability, we are not paralyzed. So just to show that we can if we want to damage you.
Local leaders and organizations are showing support for a ceasefire. Missouri Governor Mike Kehoe posting on X, incredible work by President Trump and our military to defend our nation and protect our interests. Peace through strength. Missouri Senator Eric Schmidt wrote, President Trump was able to obliterate the Iranian nuclear program, yet didn't succumb to those in Washington pushing for a forever regime change and a war in the Middle East. The Jewish Federation of St. Louis said in a statement, quote, "We are continuing to monitor the situation. We hope for an outcome of peace, and our thoughts are with those who are living through the threat of war." Bastani hoping for peace and for both Iran and Israel to learn from the conflict.
For Iran, it was important to learn a lesson that it's vulnerable. For Israel, it was an important lesson to know that it's not invincible.
Dr. Bastani tells me his loved ones who are based in Tehran are back in their homes, and he's continuing frequent communication with them. Corey.
All right, Kim, thank you.